I was on eBay the other day and I bought a display for my projects, electronic project actually. This one is a 16 character by 2 lines of display, and it uses a board on the back which is called a serial board. And what happens is you run 4 lines in here and it will display all those characters on the display, which is kind of cool. I only have a very small microcontroller. It only has like what, 8 legs on that thing, and I only want to use 2 of them for this board here. And I can do that because it's a serial board and it needs 2 of the leads to communicate the message through these 2 leads to say what I want to say. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to put it together here. It's not that complicated. Oh, by the way, yeah, the camera is a funny color, but that's because the display actually works best on this weird setup. So I'm pulling this here piece off of my board so that I can run a direct drive on my display backlight so you can see it better. Anyhow, let me show you how I plug this in. It's not that complicated when it comes down to it. There's only 4 wires. There's obviously a clock wire and a what is it? A clock and a data line, and of course a ground and 5 volts here. You think I can get this thing inside here? Yeah, I guess I can. All right. So there's the 5 volts as well. How is it going to get in there? Very gently. Yeah, there you go. 5 volts and ground plugged in there. Let me just put this all together here. And this should be pretty good. Oh, I happen to have 5 volts hanging around right here. And we'll see how this works here. There you go. And that's all from a tiny little chip. So that's an 8-bit processor. And I'm going to show you the code for this because you might find it a fun project. I mean, you do tend to need to have a variety of ways to display what you have inside your chip. You might have a project that needs some sort of communications. Anyhow, it's only 45 pieces of code, really. This is a 12F1612, as you can see right there. But yeah, the code really starts from up here, and it goes down 45 bytes, all the way down to about there. And the rest will be data. Everything down below that is data, and that's to do with getting the characters on the display. So as you can see down here, just lots of characters to try and say what you want to say on the display by shifting things around. And yeah, you can have a good look at that and see if it's something that you can use. Obviously, you'd want it to say something better than whatever I said, but yeah, that's it right there. What else? Yeah, I found this really handy right here. This is the instructions by the manufacturer of this display, and it's basically a 12-page document, and I'm just pointing out what they have here. But yeah, a lot of the work I have already done, so I've got all the specifications all figured out, and the only thing you have to do is when you're looking for the letters that you want to print on the display, you have to know this right here. And you can see they've got all the letters in here, so you can put them on the front of your display. Anyhow, hopefully that was of some use for you guys. I think I'll get actually a bigger display next week and see if I can make a 4x20 work. That'll be kind of handy.